Today we're going to read Noddy Goes to Sea. One day, Noddy had an accident with his little car. He had Miss Ginger Cat for a passenger, and she told him the wrong way to go. So he had to back his car and turn around. Mind that lamppost, Noddy. Mind the lamppost! Crash! Noddy went right into the lamppost, and down it went. Noddy and Miss Ginger Cat were almost jerked out of the car. How careless you are! Cried the Ginger Cat. Up came a policeman. Now, what's all this? He said. It was all his fault, meow, said the Ginger Cat. He backed right into the lamppost, meow, meow. Noddy got out and put the lamppost up again. But when he tried to start his car again, it won't go. You've damaged your back wheels, said the policeman. You have to have your car mended. Noddy had to take his car to a garage and ask the man there if he could mend it. It will take me a long time, said the garage man. Poor Noddy, he had to go home without his car, and he felt very sad indeed. He looked into his empty garage and sighed. He would miss his little car. Mrs. Stubby Bear came in to see him. You'll have to find some other way of earning money for a time, she said. Weedy gardens or picking fruit. So the next day, Noddy went to ask Mrs. Little Doll, who lived in a nice doll's house, if he could weed her garden. She said he could. So Noddy set to work with a trowel and a barrow. Just look at the barrel, piled high with all the things he had pulled up. But when Mr. Doll's house Doll came home, he was angry. You have pulled up my plants as well as the weeds, he said. I am very cross. Noddy went to pick apples for the farmer. He climbed up the apple tree and took a big basket. See him picking apples as fast as he can. And then a fat pig came snuffing round the tree. Noddy looked down. Go away, he said. You're not to eat up the windfalls. Go away, pig. But the pig didn't go away, and Noddy was so cross that he threw apples to make it go. Biff! That was one of the pig's back. Biff! That was another. The pig was delighted to have so many apples rain down on it. It gobbled up all the apples it could, and then the farmer came running up. Hey, little Noddy, I'm not paying you to throw apples down to my pig to eat. Come down at once and be smacked. Noddy didn't want to come down at all. And just then the goat ran and buttered the pig. And the pig backed into the farmer, and down he went. Help, help! He cried. The goat is butting me now. Noddy hurried down the tree to help the farmer. He sent off the pig, and the goat went too, chasing it. Then Noddy helped up the farmer. Thank you, said the farmer. I'm not surprised you threw apples at the pig now, upsetting me like that. Take a basket of apples for yourself. So Noddy took them. But the goat came after him so poor. Noddy wasted half his apples throwing at the goat to keep him off. What a waste! The next job Noddy got was from Mr. Noah's of Noah's Ark. You can plant all my daffodil and tulip bulbs for me, he said. I shall have a nice show then. Noddy went to look for the bulbs, but oh dear, what do you think he did? He opened a sack of onions and began to plant those instead. Onions are bulbs too, you see, and Noddy thought they were daffodils. Soon Mrs. Noah came out to get some onions for her stew. Wherever are my onions? She said. What are you looking for? Said Noddy. Onions, dear me, where can they be? So he and Mrs. Noah looked all over the place for onions. Then Mr. Noah came out, and the first thing he saw was his big box of daffodil and tulip bulbs. Why haven't you planted these as I told you? He asked. Noddy burst into tears. I must have planted onions by mistake, he said. Never mind, I'll dig them up and plant the bulbs instead. So that's what he did. Then Mrs. Stubby Bear asked Noddy to feed her cat for her when she went out for the day. She gave Noddy the cat's dish. Fill it with fish from the ladder, she said. So at 12 o'clock, Noddy put the fish on the cat's plate, put it down in the garden and called the cat. But it didn't come. Now, where was the cat? Noddy went to look for it. He couldn't find it anywhere at all. He looked in the bedroom, he looked in the bathroom. No cat, not even in view. Then Mrs. Stubby came home, and the first thing she saw was cats all in her back garden eating her cat's fish off the plate. She was cross. Well, I can't help it, said Noddy as he shooed away the cats. You told me to put it down here for your cat. If she won't come, it's not my fault. And will you believe it? When Mrs. Stubby opened her ladder door, her cat walked out, fat with all the things it had been eating there. Noddy had shut it without knowing. Noddy was in disgrace with everyone because he had done such foolish things. He's careless, said Mrs. Stubby. He's silly, said the farmer. Poor Noddy hadn't earned any money either. Nobody would pay him. His pockets are quite empty. So is his ladder. What shall I do? Said Noddy, and then heard a noise outside. Boop, 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 boop. It was his little car came back. Hooray! Now he can be a taxi driver again. Thanks, guys, for listening. Until next time, it was me, Mira. Bye-bye. Switch off your